solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of my God and my country. I will honor my parents, my teachers, my leaders, and my elders, and those in authority. I will be clean and honest in all my thoughts, my words, and my deeds. I will strive in everything that I do to work together with my fellow men of every creed and race for the greater happiness of all and the honor and glory of my country. Let us pray. Praise be to you, Almighty God, creator of the universe and all that is in it. We thank you, O Father, for the opportunity which you have given us to increase our knowledge. May your divine grace enable us to study hard and use what we learn for the good of our fellow citizens. We pray that you will free us from selfishness, lust, greed, anger, and hatred. Warm our hearts with love, fill our minds with understanding, and strengthen our words in the face of all difficulties. Help us, O Father, to make our beloved country of Trinidad and Tobago the kind of place you want it to be, the place where human dignity is respected, where equal rights are accorded to all citizens, where hard work is encouraged and rewarded, and where you, O God, reign supreme. Amen.
Good morning, Hillview College staff, students. I hope you all had a great weekend, and we welcome you to yet another week of school. My brief message this morning will be on the topic of being organized. It is very important to be organized because it's definitely a contributing factor to having success at school. So, 3 specific ways about being organized will be discussed. 1, establishing a schedule. 2, not procrastinating. And 3, organizing your gear for school. So, to illustrate the importance of being organized, think about if you walk into a grocery store. Let's say you went to just buy one item, but in that grocery store, all the items, all the goods scattered about all over the grocery store. How long do you think it would take you to find that one item? Don't you think you would find it much quicker and much easier if all the items in the grocery were neatly arranged and the aisles were clearly labeled? Of course you would. And it's the same thing when it comes to your schooling. If you have a similar organized approach, you will succeed. So, how can we be better organized? Well, as mentioned, the first point is establishing a schedule. An 18-year-old student had this to say: "One time I completely forgot about my homework and neglected my chores because I was at a friend's house for the entire weekend. On Monday, I had to beg my teachers to let me turn in my work late. Now, I make to-do lists, which help me to remember what I need to get done." A young lady who also benefited from writing things down, she reflected on her school days and had this to say: "I kept a schedule of all my activities, including homework, exams, and social events. Doing this helped me to set priorities and meet my deadlines." So that's a tip that you all can take home with you. Write a to-do list. Whether you write it in your notebook, you write it on your cell phone or any other electronic device, but have a schedule. Have a list of the things to do. If you have that, you're more likely to get it done. Secondly, do not procrastinate. It's very easy to say, "I'll do it later." But it is actually better to do things as soon as possible, especially your homework and your assignments. So that's the second tip that you want to take with you. Make it a point to do your homework as soon as possible. If it was in the case that you were in school physically for the day, try to do it as soon as you get home. If you had school virtually, online, and your last virtual class finished for the day, yes, you might take a 5-10 minute break, drink water, a snack, maybe eat something, but try to do it soon after, before turning on your TV or or engaging in some other form of recreation, try to do your homework first. Don't procrastinate. And a third important aspect of being organized is having your gear for school organized. You ever arrive at a class only to realize that you forget your book, your textbook for the class, or your notebook, you forgot your pen, your pencil, your ruler, maybe you needed a geometry set, you forget that, or a calculator, a graph book. In fact, I know some students, they even come to an exam and say, "Sir, I forget my calculator, I forget my pen," and that's a maths exam we're talking about. So it is important to organize your school gear because you really want to avoid that hassle of reaching for your class or an exam and you forgot your things. So what is a suggestion you could do to be organized? Well, always try to pack your school bag in advance. Keep your school bag or your backpack neat and orderly so that you can find things more easily. So that's a third tip you want to keep in mind. So don't wait too long to get started. Think about one area in which you need to get organized, and then with a parent or a friend, brainstorm some ways that you can improve. Because the bottom line is, getting organized will save you the stress of forgetting things, running late, and never seeming to have enough time for other priorities. The small effort it takes to get organized can lead to a huge payoff. You'll have more time, less stress, and better grades. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week.